So we are going to be doing a perpendicular line, meaning you're given a horizontal line and you are to draw a second line to it, and when the two of them meet, they form a right angle. That is what we mean by perpendicular line. So therefore, the line we are going to be using now is this one, and I am just going to draw it 80 millimeters in length, and I'm going to name it A and B. Yes, so the line AB is 80 millimeters, so we could say AB is equal to 80 mm. Now to get our perpendicular line to this line AB, we need to establish the point on the line. Let us say that the point, which I'm going to call P, is set at about 35 millimeters from A, right? And I'll put a little dot there and call it P. Now this is the point I'm going to be constructing the perpendicular line to. So I get my compass and my pencil properly inserted. Notice I try to have the pencil point and the compass point on the same level, yeah, and I secure my pencil. Then I extend my compass. Now we are going to be using any radius to draw an arc that will cut the line segment AB on either side of P. So I stick my compass point at P and I adjust my compass point to about that radius. Yeah, comfortable. Then now I am going to swing an arc. Oh, cause an arc to be drawn pretty much like this. Yeah, swing your arc. Good. Now where the arc cuts the line AB, two places, we call them points of intersection. So I'm going to put a little point there and a little point there, and I'm going to call this one to the left of P, I'm going to call it little t, and this one on the right of P where the intersection is, I'm going to call it little y. Alright, now this curved line is called an arc because I use my compass to draw it. To accomplish the task of constructing the bisector, the perpendicular line, I now need to draw two more arcs. So therefore, I am going to use these 2 points of intersections to draw two more arcs above point P. So to do that, I am going to extend my compass a little more than the previous radius I had on it, and I'm going to stick it at Y as center, and I'm going to now swing an arc above P long enough with the same radius on the compass, same radius, do not let it shift. I move the point over to T and swing a third arc to cut the second arc. So this is, I would now say that arc number 1 is this big one. Arc number 2, which was taken from Y, center Y, and arc number 3, which was taken from center T. Now, dear friends, where arcs numbers 3 and 2 cross each other, right here, we are going to call that point C, big C. Our work is almost finished. We now need to join C, point C, to P with a straight line. And remember, it's straight edge that produces straight lines. So you get a straight edge and draw our line from C to P, just like that. Now, the line segment PC is what is called the perpendicular line, meaning it meets line AB right at P, and the angle that is formed between them is a right angle. It measures 90 degrees, and we denote that angle by drawing something like this, a little square there. So let us now check to see whether or not this angle is a right angle, and therefore if that is the case, the two lines would have meet each other at right angles, and therefore the vertical one is said to be perpendicular to the horizontal one. So let's take the protractor and measure now. So I take my protractor and put the center and the baseline on point the center of P, and the baseline now aligns with AB line, and based on what I'm seeing, the vertical line runs through the 90-degree line in relation to the baseline. So we have a perfect perpendicular construction. We can do one last thing now to say that just by labeling, just a small arrow, yeah, like that, pointing to that, and say that we're just calling this the perpendicular line. All right, and that was now, we could also say from point P on line AB, and that would take care of all of this construction. Okay, dear friends, that is for this one, constructing perpendicular line from a point on a given line. Remember, the given line is AB, which is 80 millimeters, and we now have constructed the line PC, which meets line AB at 90 degrees, and to form 90 degrees, that is. And so this is where this concept ends. Remember now, dear friends, to subscribe, like, and leave a comment so that I can make improvements to succeed in video presentations. Thank you, and catch you on the next one.